Barack Obama and David Cameron have threatened Syria's government with a serious response if it's confirmed the authorities in Damascus gassed hundreds of people on Wednesday. Meanwhile, Assad's administration has warned against a US-led intervention, saying the move would set the Middle East ablaze. RT's Paula told us the latest reports coming from the country are casting doubts over the allegations against the Syrian regime.
Syrian state television is reporting that Syrian soldiers entered a number of tunnels that had been used by rebel fighters in Damascus, and there they found empty shells, the remnants of chemical agents. What we do know is that the shells had marked on them "made in Saudi Arabia," and of course Saudi Arabia has long been a critic of the Syrian president Bashar Assad. The soldiers started coughing, they started suffocating, and immediately ambulances had to be sent to the scene to actually assist these soldiers. Now, this comes as the United States starts moving its naval ships in the Mediterranean closer to the Syrian coast. The indications on the ground are that the first wave of preparations for any kind of military intervention inside Syria are underway, and that the US and in particular the Navy is just waiting for the green light. What we've heard from Obama is that he is mulling over the situation. He says that it needs to be thought over seriously. There needs to be a wariness in terms of making this decision, but that any kind of military attack inside Syria would be both costly and deadly. The word he used was difficult. The Defense Department has been tasked with giving Obama all the latest facts on the ground. UN investigators are inside Syria. They've been there now for a week. They arrived last Sunday. They're investigating at least a dozen other reports of chemical usage. And the Damascus government has pledged to give full support to the UN investigators in trying to reach the area where this latest alleged chemical attack took place. But it took place in rebel-held areas, so really it's not really up to the Damascus regime to ensure maximum cooperation, but they have said that they will do their best to ensure that there is a safe passage for the investigators.
We're seeing quite a lot of chips come into place here, Paula. You talk about the military posturing on the part of Washington with a fourth warship heading to the region. Cameron as well, and Obama warning of a serious consequence or a serious retaliation to Syria when it comes to this alleged chemical attack. But that's just it, though, isn't it? I mean, it's allegations and it's speculation at this point.
Well, this is a very important point. All the indications and all the allegations are essentially speculation. We have realms of video and still photographs that have been posted to YouTube. All of them purport to show chemical attacks carried out in Syria, but none of this footage can be verified. The Damascus regime is increasingly being accused of carrying out chemical weaponry, and there is no evidence whatsoever to suggest this. The pressure on the Syrian government, of course, is increasing. And here we've heard from the French foreign minister. He has said that all evidence points to Damascus. Earlier, there was a United Nations Security Council meeting, and following that meeting, the French did threaten to use force if indeed these allegations against the Damascus regime were proven to be true. The Syrian government, however, has warned against foreign intervention, and there is a lot of concern and pressure on those in the international community who might be moving in that direction.